You're watching Star Command Productions. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I am doing a review on this Disney Store Buzz Lightyear. Now obviously this Buzz is a 2019 Disney Store Buzz, so basically Toy Story 4 era, and of course this figure is a bit used, but that's primarily because that I'm sure like the person who owned this figure before me, they must have really played with this toy a lot, to the point where it became like this. It's kind of used. And just a quick note about the legs. They are a little loose, or at least one of the legs is a little loose. But that's probably just because of like this toy being sort of vintage now, because we're already in 2025 and this toy I'm sure came out way back in 2019, so it makes sense for some of the parts on this toy to be loose and stuff, because that's what makes it a vintage toy. So, yeah, now, in terms of where I got this toy from, obviously, viewers, I bought this Buzz Lightyear today from my neighborhood Goodwill for only 80 cents, which is quite a really good deal, because, yeah, I mean, to me, it makes sense that this Buzz was being sold at my neighborhood Goodwill for only 80 cents, because he did look a little bit used. He still does right now, but yeah, obviously this toy has seen a lot of playtime by its previous owner before being donated to my neighborhood Goodwill. And yeah, now, before, this toy of course did not have any batteries in him, so at the time he couldn't really talk. And yeah, now, obviously, viewers, when I was at my neighborhood Goodwill earlier, I did see that they had this same Disney Store Buzz, but of course it was the Andy variant, so of course, like, well, it had Andy on the bottom of his foot, plus he had his jetpack, and he had a functional karate chop action, Just basically he was in nicer condition than this one. But obviously though, guys, I figured I'd go ahead and get this Buzz over the nicer conditioned Buzz that I saw earlier. 'Cause, I mean, yes, while this one's a bit more used, I still find him to be kind of cool. Because, well, I mean, since he has screw caps all over him, it does make him look a little bit more, like, complete. And I guess it does sort of make him like he would be like a real space ranger, if that were to be the case. But obviously, according to the 1995 Toy Story, it is said that Buzz is a toy. And to think, in the first movie, he didn't even believe he was a real... Well, yeah, he didn't believe that he was a toy. Kinda like Forky in Toy Story 4. I mean... But anyway, I'm getting way off topic. So... yeah, now... Of course, with this Buzz... Since he is a toy detector, or in this case, he is interactive with other Toy Story toys. So, of course, he does feature a... Yeah, so I guess here is Buzz Lightyear's switch. Obviously, he has 3 settings. Off. So yeah, this Buzz does feature 3 settings. So, circle is off, power button's on, and then the line is toy detector. So, yeah, now, I guess, yeah, now in terms of the articulation on this Buzz, it's the standard Disney Store Buzz articulation. So both the head and waist move left and right. The wrist communicator arm can do a full 360 bend at the elbow, and he has wrist swivel. The laser arm is a little bit more limited because that is the arm that is used for Buzz's karate chop action. However, it can still bend at the elbow, and it does feature wrist swivel as well. The legs, of course, can kick forward and back. Even though he does have loose legs, they are capable of bending at the knee, and he does kind of feature a forward and back ankle pivot, or ankle joint. But, yeah. So, yeah, now, I guess, let's get straight into Buzz Lightyear's phrases. So, obviously, I already have Buzz turned on. So now, I guess let's hear what this Buzz has to say. I hope he doesn't fall over, because, again, he's an old toy, so...
It's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go! No time to explain. Attack! The slingshot maneuver is all we've got. Full speed ahead. This planet is toxic. Closing helmet to conserve oxygen. Scanning perimeter. Laser at full power. Approaching destination. Re-engaging gravity. Area secure. Buzz Lightyear at your service. Everyone take cover. To infinity and beyond.
So those are pretty much all the phrases of this Buzz. And yeah, he is pretty cool. Now, he does feature a laser. So for the laser, let's go ahead and lay him down, since he's already going to fall over anyway. Here's Buzz's laser. So there you guys got to see Buzz's laser. And of course, it is the standard Disney Store laser sound, which is not really accurate to what Buzz's laser sounded like in the actual Toy Story movies, or at least the first two Toy Story movies. But yeah. And I guess also, guys, this Buzz does feature his wrist communicator. Hopefully he doesn't fall over. There we go. So here's Buzz's wrist communicator. Obviously, you've got that movie-accurate kind of sticker on the inside that would read, of course, Gamma Sector 4, with the little buttons, the speaker, where I'm sure if Buzz were a real Space Ranger, he'd be able to receive calls from Star Command, or just a citizen in need of help in the Gamma Quadrant. There's a little pressure gauge. So that's kind of neat that Disney integrated that little detail. So, in terms of Buzz's helmet, unfortunately, the button that controls the helmet to do the whoosh thing, it doesn't really work all that well, because, again, like I stated at the start of the video, this Buzz is kind of an old toy, so some of the features kind of are worn out. Mostly just the helmet. But the helmet does still open and close, although it is now manual as opposed to being automatic. But thankfully though, guys, I think there is a way me and my mom's boyfriend could possibly, try to fix the helmet feature on this Buzz. Because I think really it's just the spring that allows the helmet to swoosh back, or flip back. It's just a bit worn out. So, I think, guys, if I can manage to replace the spring that is, connected to the helmet, then, of course, this Buzz would be able to feature a fully functioning helmet. But for the time being, this Buzz, of course, will just have to have a manual helmet for the time being. And, yeah. Now, obviously, viewers, I would show you the wings on this Buzz, but unfortunately, this toy didn't really come with his jetpack. Because again, he is kind of used. So, if he did have the jetpack, obviously, guys, I would show you the wings. But, of course, they are just the standard Disney Store Buzz wings, where they are straight, but they are kind of skinny at the same time. So, nothing really new there. But anyway, I think really that's about it for this video, everyone. Obviously, tomorrow I may go ahead and write my name on this Buzz Lightyear's foot as proof of ownership. But, yeah, beyond that though, yeah. Thanks for watching, and have a good night or day, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah.